How we can use SPSS? So there are few steps that we have to follow, and these are the important steps. We can't exclude any step from this list. The very first thing is that you have to launch SPSS software on your computer. So either you have to download or you have to take it from someone who already have SPSS, but it is very important that you have to launch SPSS software on your computer. The moment you will open, it will further land you on SPSS interface, which consists of a data editor, syntax editor, output window, and the various menus and a toolbar. Further, you have to import your data. So how you can import your data? Either you can feed your data in an Excel sheet, like if you have conducted a data collection from a market from your respondent already, and you can feed all of your data in a Excel file, and you can prepare your Excel file in a good way, in a better way, like all of the responses should be added, and further you can import it in the SPSS. The third thing is, once you are done with the importing, the third thing is a data view and a variable view. So even though I'll show you the picture of a data view and a variable view in the next slides. Data view, so basically data editor has a two views. One is a data view and another is a variable view. Data view displays your actual data that you have conducted from your respondent. So suppose you have conducted your data collection on a Likert scale from a 1 to 5. So your responses, like might be somebody have respond like a 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4. So this will be feeded in the that you can see in a data view, whereas in a variable view it displays information about your variable. So if you have recoded your variables, like if you have a one construct of a trust and you have a five items of a trust, so might be you have coded those items as a T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So that coding is basically you can see in a variable views, and as well as a labeling of all the variables and the construct, it is also shown over there. I'll show you it in the next slide. Another thing is that is a data cleaning. Now once your data is imported in a SPSS, it's very important that you have to clean your data, because if your data is not clean, you might have a missing value, you might have outliers, you might have some errors in a data entry. For example, you have taken your data on the Likert scale of a 1 to 5, but by mistake while entering data you have entered 7, so 7 will not be counted over there, so it will create problem in your data analysis. So it's very important before proceeding with the data analysis that you must fix all of these issues over there before that. The next is a descriptive statistics. So to calculate the basic descriptive statistics, we always go for a mean, median, standard deviation. And in a SPSS itself, like the options are given over there. Like there is a option to go for the analyze, and once we click on analyze, further we can select our variables and we can analyze all the descriptive statistics over there. Inferential statistics, under which we include the test t-test, ANOVA, regression, and again under the option of analyze we can go for analysis, and we can proceed with the data analysis. Data visualization, SPSS offer us various tools for data visualization, just like a histogram, bar chart, scatter plot, and a pie chart. So it totally depends on a person what kind of a pictorial representation of his data a person wants. So accordingly he can choose. Like there are few people like who prefer to choose pie charts only. Now there are few people who prefer to choose histograms only. So according to that you can choose, and further you can go for the selection of data visualization. Output and reporting is the next one. Under this, your result of your analysis are displayed in the output window. You can save the output as a file or a copy it to other application for reporting purpose. So it is again important to save it, because otherwise if you not save it again, you have to go for analysis again. So it's a better, like whenever we are either we are going for even the calculating of a Cronbach alpha, reliability analysis. It's always important to save our work over there. Next is a saving your work. Yeah, it's important to save your SPSS data file regularly to avoid the losing of your work. So it's a better to save all the files. The last is a closing SPSS. So when you are done with the working in a SPSS, we can click on exit to close the program. So these are the few steps basically how we can use SPSS.